Coors Altitude didn't want to do traditional advertising. They wanted to connect to the consumer, to millennials, in something that was more meaningful than just an ad. The idea always has to be the most important part, and knowing that the technology can facilitate the idea. Working with visual effects people who can make something that seems so fantastical look so real gives you so much confidence in the freedom of coming up with just bigger, better, crazier ideas. It's a fairly simple story that follows somebody in an upward way. We're climbing to the other side. You start in a white world and increasingly go from white to black, which is the other side.
This particular product is very different than anything else Coors had done in the past. The way we ended up breaking up the story was into 7 individual scenes that are stacked one on top of the other, almost like a vertical scrolling game. And the video itself plays out starting from the bottom and then gradually progresses through each of the levels. And the user is either able to scroll along with the video as it progresses through those levels, or can scroll freely through them at their own will. And then if the user scrolls past where the video itself is playing out, there are cinematograph environments that give you a glimpse of where the story is heading through its progression.
Having an asset that has an interactive component makes you stand out, and it allows you to connect with your fans at a deeper level. I was completely blown away by the level of detail and the beauty in the scenes that were created. It looks so badass.
Like any good piece of creative technology should be a challenge, because what you're doing is you're coming up with the idea first. You're coming up with the vision and you're letting technology support that. And in this case, we came up with an idea that we didn't really have a ready-made technology to implement. So we had to figure it out and we had to build a lot of it ourselves. And that was the biggest challenge, but it was probably the most rewarding part, is seeing it come to life.